One. So this bad angle, but oh well. I've been learning. I've been. This is day one of me trying to learn Spanish. I've been saying that I've wanted to learn Spanish since I was in high school, and now I'm like, okay, like I need to lock in on actually saying that I want to learn Spanish. If I actually want to learn Spanish, I need to actually lock in on doing Spanish every day if I want to learn Spanish, because there are certain. Because I did Spanish for 2 years in high school, and aunt my great aunt, she tried to teach me and my cousins and my siblings Spanish through a Spanish teacher that she knew, but we didn't take it that seriously because we didn't want to learn Spanish at the time. So now I'm trying to teach myself Spanish basically. And right now for the first week, even though I'm already familiar with the Spanish alphabet, I'm just gonna focus on the Spanish alphabet, the colors, colores, colores. I think it's colores in Espanol. And then the months of the year. I kind of got the months of the year, but then again, like I'm just now relearning the months of the year. The only thing with the months of the year is that because January in Spanish versus English is so different that when I first started watching the videos, I thought it was gonna be a little bit simpler in Spanish, but in Spanish, January is literally pronounced in enero. So, but after the second time watching the video, I kind of got that in Spanish, January means enero. And then the other two ones that is like kind of weird to pronounce is April, which is abro in Spanish, and then October, which is octubre in Spanish, because it goes September, Octubre. So it kind of like switching from September to Octubre the first two times I watched it. Um, I kind of wanted to, I thought October was gonna be called like Octobre or something like that because it's September, November, December. So I thought October was gonna be the same thing, but it's not. And then I also found a channel that does like I found a channel that does Spanish like learning phone. So I don't know how to I don't know how to flip the camera, or how to work it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know how to work this camera if I'm being completely honest. But I am learning the my main priority for the first week from March 1st to March 7th is to learn the alphabet and memorize it, and then to also learn the colors, to learn the months of the year, and those are the three things I'm learning for the first week of um, March. There are a few Spanish phrases I know, like greetings and um, the days, yeah, greetings, like different types of greetings, like hasta luego, adios, buenos, buenos, something like that. Um, and I also know gracias, de nada. Those are pretty easy. That's pretty basic. I know, yeah, basically, I know the basic stuff. There are a few things from high school that I do remember outside of that, but again, I'm still relearning, I guess I would say. And so far, it's going pretty good. One thing when I was learning Spanish last year, but then I wasn't consistent with it, that I was told was to teach yourself Spanish as if you're a kid learning a new language, and that's what I'm doing. I'm teaching myself Spanish as if I'm a kid learning language for the first time. Um, because I have a personal curriculum that I want to start for myself for the next 6 months of the year, because I realized after I broke my old phone and I went a day without using my phone and I had to, memorize. I had to go places somewhere, like I had to go to work without a GPS, and I got there pretty fine. I got there pretty fine and everything like that. There's no issues because I memorized the directions and stuff like that. And I had to use the things around me and my coworkers as a source of entertainment, even though I'm usually more so on the quiet side. Like I'm not I'm not full on attached to my phone. Like if I had to take time away from my phone, I will. But I realized that as society and in my personal life in general, a lot of people are very attached to their phones that they don't know how to cope or live without it. I can live, I can cope without my phone. I can survive without my phone. But I realized that I use it a lot in my daily life when I don't really need to. Um, so I'm learning Spanish and I also want to learn Thai as well. And I want to learn ASL language because when I was younger, I really wanted to learn ASL. But then I was like, but then my dad was like, oh, if you learn ASL, then you have to learn Spanish too. Because what if someone sees you, learning ASL, but they don't speak English, they speak Spanish? So then that just sounded like a lot of work and I just dropped it, which I shouldn't have. But, I was a kid and kids usually don't have as much discipline as some adults do. So I'm not going to put a lot of stress on myself to learn everything at once. But as time does go on, I'm going to start learning more languages because I do want to be able to add it to my resume, but also, be culturally diverse and know how to talk to different people from different parts of the world, especially with me wanting to travel more. And I also want to get into more advanced yoga. I want to be able to get into boxing more and more fitness. And I want to be able to learn more about spirituality, and be able to learn more about behavioral economics. I am an economics major for, I'm pretty sure no one really knows this. I don't really talk about my personal life. If I'm posting this on my tarot channel, I don't really talk about my personal stuff. I want to be able to learn more about that and different philosophies and stuff like that. So I made a personal curriculum because I realized that I'd be on my phone too much. That's what I realized. And I also want to get back into painting, but painting is a very expensive hobby, in my opinion, because especially if you're always painting, you have to buy the supplies and all that stuff. And if they get old, you have to replace it. But either way, I want to get into more creative hobbies. So that's enough with the ranting. I think I'm probably going to finish. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but whatever I do next, you guys will end up seeing it. So
I love you. I'm not human. I don't care. Bite me, I beg you. Look at all this.
I'm going to touch up on a little bit more Spanish for the night. Just cause I want to. I just cause I want to. Um, and yeah, it's only like 6 p.m., so there's not really much. I don't. I could do stuff, but right now I'm just gonna be learning Spanish. And yeah, there's not much to update you guys on. And then I think after that, I'm probably gonna get ready for bed. I don't know. My mom might be cooking, but I'm not really that hungry, so I'm probably just gonna get ready for bed around 8 o'clock. But I'm mostly just gonna be learning Spanish tonight because that's what I want to do with my free will. But I also have tarot cards, and I want to pull tarot cards right now. And I have my Babysitter is a Vampire playing in the background because it's my favorite, one of my favorite childhood movies and TV shows because it's both. Right now I'm watching the movie, but we're gonna get a tarot card. Let's pull a tarot card. Okay, this is technically a tarot channel, if I'm posting this on my tarot channel. Let's see. King of Wands. I'm pulling. I don't know if I should pull for me or the collective. I feel like this is just gonna be for me, to be honest. King of Swords. A lot of masculine energy. I already know who this is about. King of Swords. Justice reverse. Oof. The Ten of Cups has been like showing up today a lot. But yeah, there's whole backstory, but I don't want to get into it. Let's see one more. The Devil reversed. The Hanged Man. Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Star reversed. Okay. You know, I'm hearing Right My Wrongs by Bryson Taylor. That's the song I'm hearing right now. Bro, there's a backstory. There's this guy that I've been dealing with on and off. Not even on and off, more like I've been in no contact with him for like the past almost year, since last summer, and he recently showed back up yesterday. So, and that's what's popping out. Um, I still care about him, but it's complicated because of life situations that happen and stuff before that that I know he probably wants to talk about. We just haven't talked about it yet. And in the cards, it kind of shows that Justice reverse, the Devil reverse, it kind of shows that he knows that he kind of like, I guess, regrets certain things that he did in the past that he could have done better. Um, we both could have done certain things better, but it's like his perspective is changing on how he handled things before. He's seeing things that he didn't really see before. Clarify the moon. Oh, he's in his head a lot. The Nine of Swords clarified by the moon. It's like, I don't know, maybe he has like fears that he is holding on to. But it's like this card used to stalk me a lot, but in reverse. And now it's stalking me in the upright position. So at least he's working through it. At least he's moving through it in a more mature way. And the Queen of Wands, which is usually because we're both fire signs, so usually when these two cards come out, it's like, oh, so yeah, he's a Leo too. I'm a Leo, but he's an August Leo. I'm a July Leo. For some reason, in my love life, the universe has a thing for attracting August male Leos towards me. So yeah, yeah. Okay. So let's get something else. How's this video going to do? How's this video going to do? How's this video going to do? Two of Wands reversed. Probably not that well. How's this video going to do? Two of Cups, the Sun. Okay, it might not go viral, but the people that do connect with it are going to engage with it. The people that do connect with it are going to like the video. Appreciate it. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Seven of Wands, the Moon. I know I don't really post vlogs or anything because it's a tarot channel, so that's probably why the engagement is probably gonna be low. But it does have potential to have a few engagements depending on how I do my thumbnails and everything and all that stuff. But yeah, so I should give you guys a room tour, actually. I will give you guys a room tour even though it was unasked for. I'm gonna give you guys a room tour. Room isn't really that quote unquote aesthetic, but oh well. So I have a whole bunch of stuffed animals that is on my bed that I bought from Amazon, I believe like 2 years ago. Majority of the stuffed animals that I have were either given to me as a gift, given to me from childhood, or I bought them myself. So this one is Hello Kitty and Care Bears mixed together. Really cute. Well, I think this one's just Hello Kitty actually, but I do have Care Bears and Hello Kitty mixed together. Yeah, it's this one. So that one's Care Bears, Hello Kitty, and then Care Bears and Hello Kitty right here. And then this one is from my dad. I always get a stuffed animal from my dad on Valentine's Day. This is, where is it? Where is it? It's over here because I was, okay, this one's the most recent one that I got from my dad on Valentine's Day. It's kind of a tradition, I guess. He buys things for me and my mom on Valentine's Day. And then this one is from my grandma from on Christmas. This one I've had her since I was 3 years old and I'm never throwing it away. And then this one I bought myself at the mall. This one I also bought myself. I forgot where. He's kind of just chilling there. He's always just chilling there. I guess he's a he now. Um, and then I bought this one, but I kind of want to give it to my little cousin. When he gets here, I had to watch it first, though, obviously. But when he gets here, he's 9 months old right now, but he turns 1 in March. And it'll be my first time meeting him because I haven't been able to meet him because my aunt lives in Wisconsin and I'm just now starting to work full time. So I haven't really had the money to go and see them, but I'll be seeing them in March. So I'll probably be giving him this because I want to. And then I also have 2 Care Bear stuffed animals, which were also from my Nana. And then this was from my dad from Valentine's Day. So it's kind of a theme here. This is also from my dad on Valentine's Day. And then a random sock. And then this one, which is one of my favorite ones, is from my brother for my birthday. Because he literally saw my face lit up when I saw it because it was so adorable. But then I looked at the price, I was like, no, I'm not buying it. And then he was like, just grab it, I'm buying it for you. So now I have that one, and it's one of my favorite ones. All of you guys are my favorites, but yeah. And then up here, I have necklaces. These are from my cousin because we were talking about jewelry and stuff like that. We like to give each other stuff, and she gave me some of her jewelries that she doesn't wear anymore. And then this is from my mom. She found it or she bought it. I don't remember, but she gave it to me, and it says, "One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day." And yeah. And then this is my granddad. He recently passed away. So I kind of just have this up here on the wall of him. And then I recently got an invitation to the National Society of Leadership and Success membership. And this is just me showing my accomplishments. Yeah. And then let's get off the bed. And then over here, I have my mirror that I got from Amazon. It's just a full-length mirror. And then over here, I have my desk with my purse. And then a few books, my journal that I always write in that I got from my Nana. Because she was giving some of her stuff away because she likes to shop, and I guess she had some stuff that she didn't want anymore. And yeah, and then I also have a camera. I want to get back into photography. I bought this at a pawn shop and I want to get back into it, to using it, but there's something wrong with the camera and I just can't figure out how to fix it. So until I can't get it fixed, it's basically just here. My name tag that I use for work. My manager, I'm also a manager too, but like my co-manager made this one and she put hearts on it. And then these are my tarot cards that you guys see me using. And then these are playing cards that I haven't used in a while. This is a protection and money spell that I did like months ago. I'd say it worked pretty well, kind of okay. Yeah. Because the way that my spirits work, or the way that my manifestations work, they kind of like gift me opportunities. They don't just gift me things to, like, they make me work for the things I want, but they give me the opportunities to get to it quicker, basically. So yeah. But this is just, it's not even an altar, it's literally just my desk. But yeah. And then ignore the plate. I haven't moved it out. But over here I just have a few books. I've had this since I was a little kid. It just says, "Dear God, I wish you was alive From Gabby to God. Don't even talk about my grammar. This is literally from 2013, when I was in elementary school. I believe elementary school or starting elementary school. And then I have this from when I was learning phlebotomy, but that was not a great experience. I didn't really like the school. And then I have this book, The Laws of Human Nature, the 48 Laws of Power series. And then I also have my Xbox that I haven't played in a while, if I'm being honest. And then I also have my African Holistic Health herbal book, which I got this in San Diego, by the way. And then Midnight Sun, I love the series, the TV, the movies, even though it's a little cringy, but I do not like the maker of the book. You know, love the art, don't really like the artist. Another journal of mine that I haven't finished writing in that I should, and then A Lesson Before Dying that I got this from my dad. He wanted me and both of my brothers, like he wanted all of us to read it, and yeah, to be honest, I have not finished it, if I'm being honest. And Holistic Tarot, A Beginner's Guide to Using Tarot for Personal Growth. When I was learning tarot, I did not use books. I used YouTube and, experience. So I basically just pulled cards for family and things like that. But I would say this is a pretty good book for beginners just because it's like heavy on information, and it helps you use tarot as a source of personal growth and not just a source of knowing things about other people and knowing things about, spiritual guidance, spiritual things that you shouldn't. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But like it basically helps you grow as a person spiritually rather than feeling as if you need to know things about certain situations that you may not need to know about yet. Is what I was trying to say. Anyways. And then up here I kind of just have like a whole bunch of random stuff. High heels, shoes, boxing gloves, tarot cards, and then all that stuff. The energy drinks, I've had those for a while. I don't like them. I don't like the flavor of them. That's why they're still there. And then pineapple juice. And then down here is just like clothes and everything. And ignore the plate. Pretty clothes that I have to. And my yoga mat that I like to do yoga on. And then I have a slight obsession with what are these called? I forgot. I have a slight obsession with these because I think they're so cute. This one I got from my Nana. This one is from my Nana. And then this one I bought at a store. They're just so cute. Snow globes. I have an obsession with these. They're just so cute. And then melatonin that I take whenever I can't sleep. I have a few crystals. I don't have as much as I used to just because I don't want to, I don't know. There's like a one period where I threw away certain, like most of my spiritual stuff, which I don't know what that was, where, like sometimes people go through like a spiritual test where they're like, oh, like maybe my spirituality isn't real, da 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 da, and then they throw all their stuff out. Yeah, that was me for like 3 days, and I was like, what the fuck am I on about? And yeah, I regret that, but oh well. And then this is another thing from my granddad's memorial. It's just a little charm thing that I keep here. And then my diploma, my high school diploma, I'm working on getting my undergrad degree. And then I have like little snacks up here because my coworker gave these to me from Valentine's Day and I just haven't eaten these yet, to be honest. And then these things are from my guinea pig's cage. She passed away last December. So I cremated her and I kept all of her little stuff that reminded me of her. So, and I have lipstick, lip gloss because that's really the only makeup that I wear. Lipstick, lip gloss, and mascara. That's literally all I wear, to be honest. And then my lighter, it just has fish on it. And then this was a graduation gift I have. And then my brother's girlfriend, she made this for me. Well, I probably shouldn't have shown the names. But yeah, she made this for me and a few other family members. And then this is just coconut water that I finished. And then I have like spiritual incense that I do need to restock, and some paintbrushes that I need to get. Either I don't know. I need to do some. I want to get back into painting so bad. I ain't gonna lie, but I have other stuff I need to pay off first. That I need a budget for first, basically. And then these are just like my clothes. I just got clothes in here, so. And then over here, I forgot to show you guys this side. I got a plant and I got a fake plant. I really love this vase. I got this at Hobby Lobby and this as well. And then this is my plants lasted for so long. Like this is the longest plant I've kept alive. And then here are a few of other of my, pet daughters' toys that I kept. And then here is my graduation cap. And then I also have my graduation medal. And then this is so random. I have like a bag of coins that I have right here. And the only reason why I even had a bag of coins is because when I went to college in person for like a month, and then I hated it, like hated the hell out of it. Yeah, this was to do my laundry. And then I have this which says be kind to your mind, and I got that on Amazon. And then I have this painting right here, love, balance, and faith. And then I have another painting back there, but it's low-key, you can't really see it, but that's okay. And yeah, that's basically my room. I want to add more decorations to it, but this is just how it is right now. It's kind of a little bit boring, I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, this is my room, and I hope to decorate more of it soon. So